Hi everybody, my name is Mel Wakeman and I've been very fortunate enough to cross the path of the Floating Spa and NAV recently because we have very similar approaches to the work that we take. I am a registered nutritionist, which basically means, unlike a lot of other nutritionists, I have a long list of credible qualifications and experience, and I spent the last 20 years helping people eat better and feel better. So I very much am pleased to share the expertise that I'm able to offer you and my clients. And a lot of people that I work with and a lot of people that I meet, and I put myself in this bag as well, experience a life that is full on. We work incredibly long hours, we feel under pressure, we're juggling work, family, business, homes, we're taxi drivers and cleaners and all the rest of it. And a lot of the time we put everybody else first. So where we sit on the life's ladder of priority is often at the bottom. So I work really hard with my clients to help them improve their self-care, because a lot of the time if we don't value ourselves, how are we going to have sort of the willpower and the strength to be able to eat well and nourish our body so that we can put all our best efforts into the things that really matter most? So I've experienced work-related stress. I'm very open about my experiences with anxiety and depression, and I met Nav and came for a float here and had the most amazing experience. And I'm really, really excited to be able to share that we're going to be doing some work together and really look at how we can better nurture ourselves, from my perspective, through food, and look at improving our self-care. So I'm really excited to be able to share with you that I'm going to be delivering a talk here at the Floating Spa on the 23rd of November between 5 and 7 p.m. And this talk is going to be focusing on why diets don't work. They just don't work for us. Weight loss in the short term is relatively easy, but keeping that weight off and looking at our long-term health is flipping difficult. So I work really hard to give a lot of people reassurance that it's not you, it's them. It's the diets that don't work. Because when we come to restricting what we're eating, denying ourselves the option to have certain foods, not giving ourselves permission to eat certain foods, starts to create this really negative relationship with food. So quite often when we tell ourselves we can't have something, we want it more, don't we? So then we resist the signals to say, I can't have that, I can't have that. And then it's like, you get tired or whatever, and it's like you give in. So then you feel crap about yourself because you've given in to the urge. And then you feel like, well, I failed that. And then you feel rubbish about yourself. And then you've got to find somehow the energy and the inclination to get up and start again. So what I want to share with you on my talk about why diets don't work is more about the harmful effects of restrictive eating, what it does to our relationship with food, how, in terms of our health is concerned, removing certain food groups and restricting certain foods mean that we can become quite malnourished at a time in our life where our nutrient demands are getting bigger and bigger because we're on the go all the time. I'm going to explain why it is that we crave pleasurable food. Why is it then when we get tired and emotional and stressed that we want the biscuits or the bottle of wine, or we sort of lose control over our eating? I'll explain when we fall off the wagon, we then put more weight back on than when we first started. So I'll talk about the harms of yo-yo dieting and how you can break that cycle and create a much more positive relationship, not only with food, but with yourself. So my approach with eating for health and wellness is that I adopt a non-dieting approach and I adopt a kindful eating approach. So kindful eating is not about counting calories, counting points, weighing foods or weighing ourselves, because if we focus on those sorts of behaviours, it creates a more obsessive approach to food, which is more harmful. So this is about how we can try and switch our views about food, not making it the enemy anymore, but how we can look at food in terms of the health gains that it can provide, boosting our body respect and our body confidence. So if that's the sort of thing that you're interested in, that you'd like to learn and find out about more, how you can better take charge of your eating and your health, then I would love for you to come along and speak to Nav about getting yourself booked in for this free talk that I'm giving. And if that's something that you enjoy and you benefit from, I'm looking to develop a 4-week kickstart program in the new year. So often a time where we're geared up to, right, this is going to be my year, this is the time that I'm going to hit that certain weight or feel amazing. I can help you and hold your hand every step of the way in a program in the new year. So keep your eyes peeled, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you very much.